สวัสดีครับอาจารย์ฮัลโหลครับครับได้ยินครับไม้เชฟฟิลด์ครับครับได้ครับอาจารย์ครับได้ครับตอนนี้ยังไม่ขึ้นมาในลิสต์นะฮะครับเดี๋ยวผมดูให้ครับอาจารย์ครับครับผมครับผมครับผมครับผมครับโอเคครับครับ
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Dhamma meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. Everyone who is interested is welcome to join. We will start with our first participant, which is Felicia Chan from Malaysia. Felicia, how are you?
Evening, Ajaan. I'm fine. Ajaan, my practice so far so good. I always fall asleep very fast and sleep very well. When I get up, I always lost track of time and I don't know whether it's day or night. Thank you for telling me the reason. But I have a question. Now when I sleep well, every time I hear my breathing sound, throat sound, and nose sounds very loud. I woken up by all this sound. Even I go back to sleep again, I still can hear all these sounds. May I know why is this happening? Thank you.
You don't have to know, you just know that it happens. And this anatta, it's not your business to know. Your business is just to know, just to merely know. Don't have to find the reason why they appear. They are all anicca, dukkha, anatta. Okay. The Buddha said whether it's the sound, external sound or the inner sound, you should treat them all as anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Okay,
Natural phenomena.
I have another question. My schedule at monastery, I used to get up at 3 a.m. every morning to meditate. Now I'm back home, I have more time because I always enter jhana automatically anytime, anywhere. I also meditate many times every day. Sometimes I meditate until around 2 a.m., then go to bed. And I wake up around 6 a.m. to meditate again. My schedule at home is not like at monastery, get up at 3 a.m. to meditate. Is this okay? Thank you.
It's up to you. The more you meditate, the better. But the important thing is you have to subject yourself to the test, to the examination, to the exam. This is just what you do right now is like preparing yourself for the examination. So when you think you're ready, then you have to subject yourself to some type of examination. like sitting for a long time and let the pain arise and cease by itself, or fasting for a few days, see how you react to physical hunger.
Okay, Buddha.
Have you understand?
Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Buddha. Thank you, Ajahn.
So if you don't expose yourself to some real challenge, you might not know whether your mind is strong enough to take it or not. Because right now you're just living normally under normal condition. So you can handle the normal situation, but will you be able to handle the crisis, anything that is out of the ordinary, like you suddenly get sick or something, and see how your mind react to these situations. The goal is to be able to deal with them peacefully, calmly, and not being affected by any stress or worry or anxiety or fear.
Okay, Buddha. Thank you, Ajahn.
So you might have to go back to Ajaan Utai's monastery and then
Yeah.
go look for some snakes or some tiger.
Yeah, I saw elephant. Ajahn so surprised. I I go out from my kuti go and take photo. Ajahn say, what happened to you?
What you want to do is to see your mind, how your mind react to this
I still
situation.
calm. I still calm.
Still calm. Huh?
Yeah.
If you calm, what do you have to go? Why do you have to go take camera for?
Many times I talk to my daughter. My daughter said, "Why you don't take photo to me?" That's why the big time I go out and take photo.
Mm.
Even in Kuti, I think some ghost touch my body. I also okay. I just talk to the ghost. I say, you should know what I'm doing. I say, I share married to you. That's all.
Mm.
I hear the sound, the
Okay.
Thai sound. Yeah, the lady sound. I don't care.
So this is something you have to test yourself.
Yeah.
See, if you just live and practice under normal situation, you might not know what will happen when something different, something abnormal happens to you, something
Yeah.
out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay. Next, I'll go to Mike first. Mike Sheffield. Are you working today?
Hey, Tanajan. I am working today, but I logged on early enough where I can listen and talk to you in your morning chat, which I really look forward to every week. So thank you for having me.
You have a question?
Yeah, today, I guess I just wanted to talk about letting go. Sometimes in my practice, I feel really strong. And it's easy to let go of like little petty defilements. And then sometimes I feel myself getting wrapped up in them, even when I feel like my progress is moving along, like getting caught up in, feelings of, not being included in things, or in feelings of, alienation sometimes, even when I feel like my progress and my reading of Dharma and my meditating has been like on a, upward swing. So I guess if you just had any like teachings or words of advice that you received from your elders about, how to stay with it when you feel like sometimes you're moving backwards.
Well, you just have to come back to your mindfulness and restart from there. As soon as you know that your mind is misbehaving, not normal, feeling bad or sad, then you say, this is dukkha. You have lost your mindfulness and wisdom. So you have to come back to your mindfulness and wisdom. Either first, if you cannot use wisdom to bring your mind back to normal, then you might have to use a mantra, mindfulness, to stop your mind from creating these feelings and this thought that create this bad feeling for you. Stop it first. Don't try to deal with it. I mean, don't try to reason with it. Just stop it, and then you come back if you can. Once you can stop it, then you might use wisdom, apply wisdom to the fact that everything that you are dealing with are not always under your control. Not always what you expect to be. It can be something different entirely. So you just have to learn to adjust your mind to be able to accept any type of situation that happens to you. See, the problem is you want to be accepted, or you want something, and when you cannot get that, then you feel bad. That's because you forget that you cannot expect everything to be the way you want it to be. It can be different from what you want. So you have to come back and erase your want and say, take whatever you get instead of take whatever you want. Don't expect, don't want anything, then you will not have any bad feeling. Your meditation or your wanting things to be the way you want it. If you cannot use this reasoning, this rationality, then the first thing you should do is just stop. Erase it from your mind with the mantra, Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Until your mind becomes normal, then you might be able to reflect on the situation and analyze what happened, what caused you to feel bad. If you apply the Four Noble Truths, it is your cravings or your desire for something. And it's for you to find out what that something is, and then try to see whether it is under your control or not. And according to the Buddha, everything is not always under your control. Everything is anatta, natural phenomena. And when you see this, then you can accept it, and you stop your desire or your craving for things to be the way you want it. Then you will have no stress, no sadness, feeling bad. Understand?
Itana John, wisdom as always.
Always just remember the Four Noble Truths or the three characteristics of existence. This is the basis of your wisdom. If you don't know how to apply this formula, there are like formula in the mathematics. You know, in mathematics you have formulas to solve problems, right? This is the Four Noble Truths and the three characteristics of existence are like formula. It's just a matter of whether you can know how to put the value in this formula. Then you'll get the answer you want. But if you cannot use wisdom, you first use mindfulness. Stop your thought. Stop thinking about these things that cause you to have bad feeling in the first place. Try to forget about it. Bring your mind back to normal. Okay,
Thank you, Tana John.
that's all for today.
That's all for today.
Okay. Next is Titima from Bangkok.
กราบนมัสการค่ะพระอาจารย์ I have any question ค่ะ
Okay. Alvin from Malaysia.
Ajaan, I've got a question. When I'm reading this book on Acharya Man, I think he had mentioned this word before, Samvega. Can you explain it again?
Samvega.
Yeah.
Samvega. A sense of, I can't think of the English word either. Seeing something that like pitiful or sort of some way feeling a sense of when you see the futility of things, you have this samvega. What's the point of doing all these things? You know, it's just pointless. So you have this samvega, your feeling of what you call, I don't know the English word. Like when you see life as anicca, life starts and ends, you know. And what's the point of going through all these troubles just to stay alive and do what you want to do, when in the end you're gonna lose everything anyway.
Okay. So, okay. It's a point of like regret or pointless, something like this. So,
Yeah, when you see the futility of what you do, so what's the point of doing it?
right. So in the context of,
So you can let go, then you just let go. When you have samvega, then you can let go. What's the point of trying to fight, you know, like try to save your life, like go to have doctors to treat your body and so forth. When in the end, you're gonna end up dead anyway.
so it will come with wisdom, right?
Yeah, you see anicca, dukkha, anatta. You see things that you try to make it permanent when it's not permanent, it's impermanent. So you try to make things permanent for you. Right? Everything you have, you want to keep it for as long as possible. So you struggle and you keep trying to try with all your might, right, just to maintain your status quo. But in the end, you won't be able to do it. So why waste all your energy and your effort fighting something that you cannot win? We are loser, you know. We're gonna lose everything. Nobody wins in this world.
Yes.
You came with nothing and you go with nothing. You don't take anything with you. That's Samvega. My understanding of the word anyway. Maybe you can look it up in the Buddhist dictionary somewhere.
No, I think they put notes there. I still don't really understand the meaning. In the book, they've got some notes, but I still cannot comprehend. I understand it better now. Thank you.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Okay. Kok Seng from Singapore.
Greeting Prajan. Just to update about my practice. In the morning and afternoon, in between doing the routines, I will try to sit down and for samatha meditation as much as possible. However, I noticed that when it comes to evening, I tend to relax a bit, and I would watch some videos in the YouTube for entertainment. So my question to Prajan, is it okay to watch some videos for entertainment in the evening?
Well, they are not what you want to do, but if you want to do it, you know, that's up to you. but there can be obstruction to your practice if you keep watching them. You become addicted to them, and you have to keep watching them. The goal is to stop watching all form of entertainment. If you want to advance in your spiritual path, you have to give up your sensual pleasure.
Okay, understand. Even though those YouTube videos are actually about politics of Malaysia, politics.
Yeah. Only thing you want to watch is about the Dhamma. Everything else is not good. It can make your mind restless and agitated. If you watch politics, you can become so angry at times, or some so sad at times, or whatever. So it's better not to watch this thing.
Yeah. Okay. Understand. Yeah.
This is what we call sensual lust, one of the 5 hindrances. This is sensual lust. Want to go after situation or things through the 5 senses, from your eyes and ears, watching and listening to politics or business or whatever. If you use Dhamma, you say the world is anicca, that's all you need to know. The world goes up and down. The economy goes up and down. War come and go. Everything in this world is anicca. There's no need to follow the news. It's all the same old news.
Yes, I will. Yeah, keep Ajahn advice. Yeah.
You better watch Dhamma talk or read Dhamma books. Give you more benefit than watching this thing, this entertainment.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, Ajahn.
you're welcome. Kwan Liman from Malaysia.
Ajahn, is intention a thought?
Yes, everything comes from your thought. Intention, craving, hatred, anything, they all come to your thoughts. They are sankhara.
Ajahn, what is the difference between anumodana and anumodami?
It's grammatical, I think. I don't know which one is which, but it's grammatical. It's Pali language. I think if you're a man, you say anumodama, or if you're a woman, you say anumodami, or something like that. Sometimes it has to do with the gender.
Anumodana? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay. Nigel Chan from Hong Kong or from Singapore. Where are you now?
Yes, I'm from Hong Kong. Ajahn, I have a few questions to ask today. Can I ask?
Go ahead.
Okay. Before, when I chant Buddha in my mind, I sometimes when I'm doing other things and I keep chanting Buddha, sometimes my mind will feel tired. Why is this so? May I ask?
I don't know. You have to ask yourself. You're the one who's tired, not me.
Oh, okay. Because chanting Buddha should be a way of samatha, and the result of samatha should be gaining of energy. But I don't know why the mind will be tired instead.
Maybe your defilement is resisting your mantra. So there's a struggle between your mantra and the defilement. The defilement wants you to stop reciting the mantra.
Okay, so I just keep reciting. It's okay.
Yeah, you just have to do it until your defilement give up. Then the feeling of tiredness will disappear.
Okay, thank you. Another question is, can all the ways of satipatthana leads to jhana?
Of body and mindfulness of breath. When you're not sitting, you use mindfulness of body. And when you sit, you use mindfulness of breath or breathing. This will lead you to jhana.
How about the mindfulness of Vedana and mindfulness of Citta?
No, these are not mindfulness. These are investigation into the nature of body, feelings, and citta. You want to understand the nature of anicca, dukkha, anatta.
So they cannot lead to jhana, but only for contemplation.
They are for vipassana.
Okay.
For wisdom.
So I remember that you said before that for jhana, you recommend only two ways. One is Buddha, another one is breath, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But there are other methods that you can use also, but since we don't use it, so I cannot recommend it. There are 40 kammatthana subject that you can use as your object of concentration. So you have to, like some of them, they use the, what we call kasina, colors. You can imagine colors in your mind, red colors or green color. And if you fix your mind with this color, your mind can drop into jhana also.
Sometimes when I practice meditation, and my mind will become happy, and I learn from another meditation teacher. Actually, is a lay meditation teacher, and he introduced a way of entering into jhana, which is by focusing on the pleasantness of the pleasant feeling, and one can enter into jhana. So, how do you see this method?
I don't have any comment, because different people have different ways of entering to jhana. So, whichever method works for you, you use that method. Okay.
Okay. And another question is about the contemplation of dukkha. Is it because in the sutta, the Buddha says that why he relate even the pleasant feeling as dukkha, because it is impermanent and is subject to nirodha, and so he says that is dukkha. But if I am contemplating the five khandha as dukkha, can I contemplate them as a burden? Like the citta is actually a very great burden, and the body has many illnesses, and the body is pushed by many discomfort. Can I contemplate like this to obtain wisdom?
Yes, your body is dukkha. You have to look after it. It's better not to have a body. When you have no body, then you don't need to feed it. But once you have a body, then you have to look after it, and that's burden. That's dukkha.
So by just contemplating this, I can get enlightened. By contemplating that the body is a burden, I have to look after it. It brings many discomfort to me. Is it?
You can get to the first level of enlightenment when you can let go of your attachment to your body.
Okay. How about can I also contemplate the mind as a burden? The mind brings me many dukkha because of the existence of mind. I experience many dukkha in the mind. Can I contemplate like this also?
No, with the mind, you have to contemplate the things that cause the mind to have dukkha. And they are the five fetters, the five higher fetters: rupajana, mana, uddhacca, and avijja. These are the defilement that cause the mind to have dukkha. But it's too far for you. You have to first go through your body first. You have to let go of your attachment of your body, then of your feeling, before you can go and study the nature of the mind and let go.
So for the contemplation of dukkha of the feeling, what content can I contemplate for the category of?
It's anicca, dukkha, anatta.
How about dukkha? For dukkha,
you have to see three of them. Understand that they are intertwined, they're interconnected. You see one, you have to understand the other two as well.
So for the category of dukkha, I need not contemplate that because it is arising and ceasing, so it's dukkha, but I can also contemplate that something is a burden, something is
no, your dukkha is caused by your attachment. You only attached to good feelings. So when good feeling disappear, you become sad. You have dukkha. And when you have bad feeling, you don't want it. So you have dukkha. See? Your dukkha is caused by your craving or your desire.
But I should not contemplate the nature of the mind as dukkha, but the desire which leads to dukkha, right?
It's always your desire that causes you dukkha. Your desire for the body to be healthy, to live forever. And then when it becomes sick, you have dukkha. When it dies, you feel you have dukkha. See, and it's your dukkha is caused by your craving for the body to be permanent, not to be impermanent.
Oh, so by contemplating like this, so the desire caused me dukkha because of desire, I want the body not to die, not to be sick, not to separate from the loved one. So it brings dukkha. By contemplating like this, I can get enlightened, right?
You have to stop your craving, your desire not to let it live forever, not to be separated. You have to stop this desire in order for you to become like free from dukkha. When you're free from dukkha, then you are enlightened.
Then how can I cease the craving?
How? You need wisdom and you need mindfulness. You need jhana.
Okay. So, but by developing wisdom, one should contemplate. So, can I contemplate the content you have just said because of desire or craving, we have recourse to kind of mind, and by contemplating this fact, we can get enlightened. Can we?
No, you cannot. This is just doing the homework. You have to take the examination. When you got stomach ache and you go to the hospital and the doctor says you got cancer and you have 3 months to live, then see if you contemplate that the nature of dukkha, the nature, what caused you to have the dukkha. It's your attachment to your body. You want your body to live, but the body's gonna die in 3 months. So what you gonna do?
Okay. So, if because I'm still a bit confused, so could Ajahn elaborate on how we should contemplate in our daily practice after we get out of jhana in order to get enlightened or get into the sotapanna level?
First, you have to accept the truth of the body. It's gonna get old, get sick, and die. And then, once you can accept this, then you wait for things to happen to your body, and then see how you react to sickness or pain or whatever, and see if you have dukkha or not dukkha. If you still have dukkha with the body, it means you are attached to your body. You still have craving for your body to be well. But if you have no dukkha, it means you accept whatever the situation happens to your body, you can take it and have no dukkha from it. Okay, understand?
Okay.
See, wisdom has 2 levels. First level is doing the homework first. You have to study the nature of the body. Then when you fully understand the nature of the body, that is anicca, dukkha, anatta, the next level is to go take the examination. Go to the forest, be alone in the wild forest, and see how your mind react to that situation. When your body can be exposed to all types of danger.
Okay. So my contemplation content should be, I should be keep contemplating or thinking that the body will subject to aging, sickness, and death, and keep on reciting this in my mind, and then I can become a sotapanna, right?
No, you have to go take the examination.
Okay.
You have to go face death. You have to go face to face with death. Come to face with death and see how you react. You have to come face to face with pain and see how you react. See, well, try to fast for 3 days. See how you react when you're not eating for 3 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ajahn.
All right. Then you can become a Sotapanna.
Oh, okay.
If you can fast, if you can, for 3 days and you don't feel anything, you feel happy,
Okay.
no stress, no dukkha from
Mm.
fasting.
Mm. Then enlightenment will come and I will realize that I'm a Sotapanna now. Or is it like that?
Well, there are many aspects of enlightenment. So you have to, this is just painful feeling that you experience from your fasting, but you still haven't yet come to face with death yet. So you have to go look for death somewhere and see how you react to death when you come to face with death.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Right.
So it's 2 levels, not just by just thinking only. A lot of people think that they understand and they think they become a Sotapanna. That's just only in theory, not in practice. First you study, you learn the theory, then you apply like doctors do. They study in the school first before they go and do surgery on people. They have to first study how to do it and see when they do the surgery, can they do it successfully or not.
Okay. So if someone gets enlightened, like being a Sotapanna, how do they know that they are Sotapanna?
They're not afraid of death. They're not afraid of pain.
Will there be a sign that they will know?
Well, they go through pain and then they go through death. You have to go through pain and death, and you have no dukkha. Then you know that this is the sign that you're no longer worried about your body. Your body is no longer a problem to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I'll go to Ning now. Ning, can you speak tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ajahn. Yeah. Thank you. Ajahn, I have a question. As Ajahn just now said that the requirement for the first enlightenment is to let go the attachment to the body. Does it mean if one like to do the nail art or do makeup, does it mean that she is far away from the first enlightenment? And if so, I have another question. What about Vesaka? What makes her attain Sotapanna in her 7 years old age?
It's because her mind has developed enough perfection of parami. She has enough mindfulness, she has enough ubeka, and she has enough understanding of the 3 characteristic nature of the body. So if you have this, then you can become enlightened. You can let go of your attachment to your body.
So if like me, if I still love makeup and then to do something.
This is not important. You have to ask yourself, do you love sickness or not? Do you like to be sick or not?
But I have no problem with pain.
I know.
I mean,
okay. Can you have cancer? Are you willing to? Are you happy when you get cancer?
It is maybe it's because I have no cancer now, so I can give the.
But you ask yourself, and you have to know yourself whether you're afraid of cancer or not, or death. Are you afraid of death or not? See, don't worry about painting your nails with whatever. This a minor problem. You have to tackle the real problem, that is sickness and death, aging, sickness and death.
I think I have no problem, and I ever practice doing the 8 percent for 2 years. and I have no stress, and I'm very happy with the fasting. But why I'm easily to cry every time I see Ajaan, listening to Ajaan explanation, sometimes I cry. I don't know.
You don't have enough mindfulness to control your emotion yet. This might not have to do anything with your body. This is
So
more deeper in your mind.
So it means that I have to challenge myself not too easy to be cry.
Yes, you have to develop more mindfulness, just to be able to have no emotional reaction to anything you hear or see.
Like, for example, like when my mother died, can somebody not cry for the death of the parents?
Sure. People who doesn't know your mother, they don't cry, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why should you cry? If other people don't cry, why must you cry?
Yeah, because the attachment there.
Okay, you still have attachment then.
So, Ajaan, it means that somebody when attend Sotapanna, they never cry.
They don't have to cry, they don't feel sad, and they accept the truth. This is what's going to happen to the body, to everybody.
So when I watched the film about the Mahakasapa, he cried when the Buddha died. It is not true. The film.
I don't know. I haven't studied the historical event. This is so I cannot tell you. Maybe he cried not because, like we cry, he may cry out of some other reason, not because of death. But
So
maybe the loss of a great, profound teacher, the benefit that one can receive from this great teacher is no longer available for the world, for instance. Not crying because they don't they cannot accept that. That's not the reason for them to cry.
So can Ajaan tell me how should I practice for not easy to be cry?
Well, as soon as you feel like crying, you have to recite mantra Bhutto Bhutto. It means your mind doesn't have enough equanimity. As soon as you feel you start to have emotion, then you have to recite Bhutto 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 to stop it.
Okay, thank you, Ajaan. I will practice. And actually, I become addicted to this meeting because I don't know. Every time I join this meeting, I feel very happy and like I got a new knowledge for my practice like that, Ajaan. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. The Buddha said the test of Dhamma excel all other tests.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why I'm very happy.
Good.
Okay, I will practice more and I will. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it makes me happy and I feel like I'm the happiest person in this world.
You're lucky then if you're happiest person in the world.
Yeah. after joining this meeting.
Maybe just for now. If suddenly you lose something you love, you might tend to be the saddest person in the world also.
Yeah, but I try to be good person. So I will practice and I will challenge myself to attend in this.
Will you be sad if you should lose something you love?
No.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I lost my sister. I lost everything. That's why makes me very. I become more stronger than the average of person like that.
Good.
Yeah, but
don't be sad. Don't be sad, regardless of whatever situation. you should be able to just remain undisturbed, unaffected by any situation.
Yeah, but why when I see Ajahn picture in the Facebook, it makes me cry. I don't know why it's easy for me to
Because
cry.
you lose mindfulness. You're not watching with mindfulness. You're watching with delusion. You're watching with attachment.
But in that moment, I feel I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for what I learned from Ajahn,
Yeah.
and I don't know how to say. That's why I feel happy, but at that time I cry. I don't know.
Mhm. It's because you don't have mindfulness. You let your mind be under the influence of your emotion.
Okay, I will try to be more to
Mindful, more equanimity, more ubeka.
okay, Ajahn. I try. So is the I have to practice more charity, because the morality I have no problem with doing uposatha fasting. In uposatha I do 8 persip for years. I never skip the atasila in the uposatha day for maybe more than 10 years, and I do the 8 persip for 2 years.
You need to bhavana. You need to meditate.
Yeah, now since joining this meeting, I meditate every day. I challenge myself to meditate every day, at least 1 hour, sometimes 2 or 3 hours, like that.
As much as possible. The stronger your mind will become. Meditation will make your mind strong and will become like a rock. It will not react to anything it come into contact with.
Yeah, that's why for many people or my family, I'm half rock because
Okay.
sometimes I not react to anything, but
Yeah,
I still cry and cry.
you have to have 100% rock. No reaction, no cry.
But it is said that no woman, no cry. So maybe it's because of my bad karma. I born as a woman, so
No.
no.
Being a woman, it's not bad karma. Yeah.
Oh, not bad karma.
Yeah. If you're born as a dog, then that's bad karma. If you're
Oh,
born as a woman or a man, this is not bad karma.
But it is said that man karma is good, more better than woman.
Yeah, but how many men become enlightened? Just about the same amount. Not much different.
Oh, I see.
It's not because you are a man or woman that make it easy for you to become enlightened. What makes you become easy to become enlightened is whether you have wisdom or mindfulness or not. The more wisdom, the more mindfulness you have, then the easier for you to become enlightened.
Oh, does it mean that rock? Ajahn said that I must become rock. It means that stubborn like that.
No, not stubborn, not reacting to anything. Don't cry, don't laugh or anything. You just merely show no emotion, no love, hate, fear, or delusion.
Yeah, I'm very thankful to Ajahn because when I joined the second meeting, I asked Ajahn about my cousin who hate me very much, but she already greet me. She already not asking for forgiveness, but she already call me and already greet me like that. So I think it is because of my practice, and also about the time Ajahn said that I have to do more loving kindness. So every time I do meditate, I do metta bhavana like that. So I'm very happy that I have no more enemy in this world. I have no more enemy. So I try to take care of my behavior and also my speech. I try to be silent so that I don't want to have more enemy.
Yeah, don't do a thing to hurt anybody. Don't hurt anybody. Don't say anything that will hurt anybody. Then
Yeah.
you will have no enemy.
Yeah, thank you, Ajahn.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You should do more meditation. That's what you need. Do
Yeah,
as
I
much
will.
as meditation as possible.
Yeah, I will.
Sometime maybe you can just go and do a 24-hour retreat. You know, be alone and meditate all day long.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, good.
Thank you, Ajahn.
Next, Lavan from Marin County, California.
Hi, Ajahn. I have a question regarding meditations. I found that walking meditation is much harder for me to concentrate. And I wonder, can I see walking meditation as a mindfulness practice rather than a concentration practice compared to sitting meditations?
Yes, that's what it is. It's more for mindfulness development than for concentration. If you want to concentrate, you have to sit down.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. And also, I heard that we can meditate by lying down, but I found it to be very drowsy to do that. Is there a good method of practicing, I guess, sleeping meditations?
Well, basically, you can meditate in any body posture because it's not the body that meditates, it is the mind. But there are different results from different postures. And lying down, meditating is not a good posture to meditate because you can fall asleep. So that leaves you 3 other postures to meditate. Walking is not really good not good for concentration. It's good for mindfulness. So there's left to standing or sitting. That can be more ideal for meditating, for calm, for concentration. But the reason why we have to practice all these 4 different postures is because the body needs to have change of posture to maintain a healthy life. You know, you cannot just remain sitting only. So when you sit after a while, you feel tired from sitting, you have to get up and stretch your legs, walking or standing, then you are lying down. So, but you can still continue on with your mindfulness practice, regardless of which position your body is in.
I have another question. So I'm just always curious for Mara as is Mara all I guess is it only in the Buddha time or is all way around?
It's your bad thoughts, it's your defilement. When you want to become rich, that's Mara, really. If you want to become famous, that's Mara, really.
Okay.
If you want to kill somebody, that's Mara.
Oh, okay. So it's a personification of my defilement.
That's right, of evil thoughts, of evil action, evil deeds.
Okay. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay, you're welcome. Do you study anything somewhere, or do you study by yourself, or do you study with somebody, from somebody? And you have other teacher?
I read books from Thanissaro Bhikkhu from Wat Metta. And there is a Sunday, like every month, there is a group meeting, and I joined that group meeting.
The Metta Monastery or the one up north in Northern California, Ajahn?
I visit them before Abai Giri, and Wat Metta is in SoCal, and Abai Giri is I think it's Ajaan lineage, and it's in
Northern California.
yeah, North Cal, yeah.
You haven't been to most places yet.
I visit, but short visit. I'm planning to go back. It's just because right now I don't have very good health. I'm going through some treatment, but I'm thinking when I'm a little bit healthier, then I can go and stay at Wat Metta for a little bit longer.
Okay, just wondering. That's all. Nothing serious.
Yeah, no, it's good to practice in a community. It's very hard to practice at home. And then the reading, I really enjoy it, but sometimes it's too intellectualized that it's hard to understand at my level right now.
But you don't have to know much, really. Just know what you have to do, that's all. Know how to develop mindfulness. Okay.
Thank
Nice
you.
talking to you. I'll go to Apalachita in Dubai.
Good evening, Ajaan.
Yes, good evening to you.
Yeah.
Any question?
No questions. Just it's nice to be able to attend again. I think from next week I will be on time because Ramadan is over and it's Eid, so my timings are going back to normal. And actually, it's interesting. I think talking about pain, I obviously failed many exams, but it's also amusing to think about it. Like in yoga class, sometimes when I study with my teacher, she pushes me and like it's a very physically challenging, right? So I think I'm okay, and then it's very painful. And then I'm like, okay, I'm really attached to this body because when it hurts me, I can feel my mind getting a bit like tense and agitated. So it's like, okay, I can have all these very airy-fairy intellectual thoughts, but in practice, when it happens, I see the reactivity. So that's just, I think, the best test is experience.
That's
so
right.
on a small level, that's the truth.
Practice makes perfect, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
If you don't practice, you don't know whether you really know or not. When you practice, then you really know dukkha, and you really know whether you can get rid of dukkha or not from practice, not from just thinking about it.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Keep up with your practice.
Thank you.
Go to Ubeka. Hey. Alfredo from Brazil, Sao Paulo.
Hi, Bante.
Sadhu.
Sadhu.
What can I do for you today?
I'm not in this world, Bante.
You're in another world. You're in the spiritual world.
Oh, yes.
Connected to this physical body.
Oh, more or less, Bante.
This body is not you. This body is just your servant. You're using this body to communicate with me.
Yes. I like this vision.
The body are like smartphone we use, We use the body to communicate with another smartphone and another body. My body is just a smartphone, and your body is a smartphone. But the user of the phone is not the body, see?
Yes.
And the user of the phone is not in this world either. It's in the spiritual world.
The spiritual world is the same, but the material world.
It's different dimension. Different dimension.
Yes, the dimension is different, but the significance is the same, but you are let go the body and the mind, but when you are out of the world, you are out of the mind too, but not have things to do, but the world is terrible. The world is not so good. It's very good to live, to work, to do things, but not have significance. But the I don't have enlightenment. Is have a significance. Is have a let go. But other state, not the world, not the mind. I think not have fixed word. Fix the body, fix the culty, fix my life, fix things, the bills, the stomach, the meal. It's you have to fix, but the mind and the body is not significant. But enlightenment is not have construction.
Enlightenment is to have no dukkha. If you have no dukkha, then you become enlightened. If you still have dukkha, it means you're still delusional.
Yes.
And that's all you have to watch is dukkha, whether you have dukkha or not. If you have dukkha, then you have to somehow find a way to stop it from coming, from appearing.
Yes.
That's the goal of Buddhist practice, is the elimination of dukkha from the mind.
Yes. Moha.
Yeah, moha is the cause of delusion. It's the cause of dukkha.
Yes, it's very difficult, but it's possible.
not seeing the three characteristics of existence, not seeing anicca, dukkha, anatta, is moha, it's delusion.
Yes.
If you see the anicca, dukkha, anatta, that's wisdom.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Okay, but
all right.
Tomorrow I have a cancer magic.
Cancer meeting.
Stomach. Cancer meeting with his stomach, but I don't have cancer. But the medical is not so good. But the medical have money. The medical have money. I think I don't have, but if I have, I take care.
Whether you have money or not, you die anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
That's how you die, sooner or later, that's all. Maybe with money you might die later, but with no money you might die earlier. But maybe dying earlier is better because you have less suffering.
Yes.
The longer you get sick, the more suffering you get. So maybe it's better to die quicker than dying slower.
Yes.
Okay.
I practice, but the Sati not die. Sati not die.
Yeah, the mind doesn't die. Okay. Good. All right.
Good.
Next, Philip from Malaysia.
Good evening, Ajaan. I hope that you're doing well. Don't have any questions tonight. Just happy to be listening in.
Okay, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Ajaan.
Gary from Singapore.
Good evening, Ajaan. Greetings from Singapore. No questions for me right now. Just happy to be listening.
Okay. To Bangkok with B, Ravin.
Good evening, Prajan. Nice to see you again.
So, any question tonight?
Yeah, I have a question. But before my question, it seems that wishing people long life may not exactly be a good thing, according to what you just mentioned.
Well, long healthy life is a good thing.
Long healthy life.
Not long and sick life, When you live long but sick, this is not good, right? You want to have a healthy life, strong, and no sickness, and die without any sickness. Just die because you run out of breath.
Yes. Long healthy life.
But it's still suffering because you still have to feed the body, you still have to wash the body, you still have to look after the body. Once you have no body, then you don't have these things to do anymore.
Yes, that's true. So Prajan, my question is, I think it's one of your talks that you said jhana is temporary, but wisdom is permanent. Could you please explain how wisdom can be permanent? As in, how will we not lose something that we've learned through wisdom?
No, I mean, calm from jhana is temporary. Calm by wisdom is permanent. Because jhana cannot get rid of the cause of restlessness and agitation, which are the defilements. When you enter into jhana, it just suppresses the defilement from action, from doing. But with wisdom, wisdom can uproot the cause of defilement, the root of defilement, which are delusion. See? Not seeing anicca, dukkha, anatta is the cause of the defilement that cause the mind to be restless, agitated. Once you uproot the cause with wisdom, with anicca, dukkha, anatta, then there will be no craving left in the mind permanently. Then the mind will remain calm permanently because there are no defilements or cravings to cause it to become agitated and restless. With jhana, you can calm the mind when you're in jhana. But after you come out of jhana, the mind starts to become restless and agitated again. So you have to go back into jhana every time you want to the mind to become calm. But with wisdom, you don't need to go into jhana. You just get rid of the cause of restlessness and agitation, which is the illusion. When you see everything as anicca, dukkha, anatta, then there will be no desire, no craving for anything.
Yes, so wisdom is learning the truth. And once you learn something, you cannot unlearn it. That's why it's permanent.
That's right. And you have to learn it through practice. If you learn it through memory, you can forget. If you study the theory and you don't think about it for a while, you can forget the theory. But if you do the practice, you won't forget.
So that was like the examination room that you mentioned.
Yes.
So that's to test whether we really have wisdom or not.
Yes.
And so from my understanding, there are 3 tests: tests on aging, tests on sickness, and tests on death.
Yes, that's on your body and your feelings. And then the other test is your mind, the emotion in your mind keep changing also. It's not constant. It's not stable. The mind, the emotion in the mind keeps switching. Sometimes you might feel bad. Sometimes you might feel good. Sometimes your mind is restless. Sometimes your mind is calm. These are things that you have to understand. This is anicca. And we try to, if you want to try to keep it calm and stable, you can get dukkha because you will not be able to do so. Because it's anatta, it's the natural phenomenon that you cannot control.
But that is more refined level of defilements. The defilements of the mind.
Yeah, your attachment to the mind. You want the mind to be peaceful and calm all the time. It's because you don't see the nature of the mind as being not permanent, not constant. It keeps changing, just like the body, just like feelings. So eventually you have to come to accept the changing nature of the mind, just like you accept the changing nature of the body and feeling. That's all. So you stop trying to worry about how the mind will feel or anything like that. Just let it be.
I see, Prajan. And what about
But
Asupa?
Asupa is dealing with the body, see? Because you still see the body as beautiful, good looking, attractive. Then you might become agitated and restless because you want to consume that body. But if you see that body as being a super, then you don't want to have anything to do with that body. Then your mind return to calm and peace, become peaceful and calm. But if you see a body as attractive, then your mind become restless and agitated.
Oh, I see. So it's part of
It's
body
part of the body, part of letting go of the body. First you let go of the aging, sickness, and death of the body. Then you let go of your attachment to a beautiful body, a good-looking body. When you see that this good-looking body has 32 parts, not just what you see outside. You look under the skin as well also to see the other parts of the body hidden under the skin. Or see when the body turns into a corpse. Then your perception of beauty will be disappear. Then your sexual desire will disappear. Then your restlessness and agitation and the result of your sexual desire will also disappear. Then your mind become calm and peaceful. Okay?
Yes, Prajan. Thank you for your explanation.
Next, Belinda from Singapore.
Good evening, Ajaan. If all goes well, I'll be at Kauchi on end of this month.
Okay, whatever will be, will be.
Yes. In the meantime, there are monkey business in my mind, and I'm watching at that. Yes.
You should
Whatever
stay.
will be.
You should stay in the present. Don't go to the future. Don't go to the past. The goal of the practice is to keep the mind fixed in the present, here and now. Be here and now, because the reality only exists here and now. There is no reality in the future or in the past. The past and the future is the figment of your imagination. They're not real. What is real is now, here and now. You and me sitting here talking. This is real. But next week is not real. Last week is not real. Last week is gone. Next week hasn't yet come. So don't worry about the past or the future. Just worry about the present. Whether your mind is peaceful or not right now. That's what you need to keep watching. That's all. If it's not calm, you have to use mindfulness and wisdom to calm it down. Okay? But it's hard to do, right? The mind always wants to go to the future or to go to the past because it can imagine all the good things in the future, think of the good thing in the past. But in the present, you cannot change. You just have to take whatever you get. So sometimes you get what you want, you don't want. So you want to forget about the present and dream about the future, right? Next week, I'll go on holiday. Then you'll forget about the grind that you have to go through day by day today. Escaping. The mind likes to escape. It doesn't want to stay in the present because the present sometimes is not pleasant for the mind.
Like this morning, I wanted to wake up at 4:30, and then the mind just the defilement just took over. And then when I woke up, it was this habit to like habit to like let go myself, like very hard. And I saw that mind, telling the mind, like,
I think we have problem with your audio. It's not loud.
like this morning, I wanted to wake up at 4:30, and then it just didn't miss. I just miss. I was tired or just lazy, and I didn't get up. So when I was awake the next round, I saw the mind just habitually blame or like reprimand the self.
The reason why is because you didn't have enough determination. See? If you have strong determination, then you will always do what you wanted to do.
And when that happened, the mind has habit to be quite nasty to like because it's already over, and then the mind will be quite harsh, like, hey, you fail. The kind of mental talking. So when such thing happen, Tanja, we go back to our breath, or
That's right.
accept it as that. Accept the mind just comment.
What's gone is gone. Why do you want to worry about it? The only thing you can do with what happened is to use it as a lesson to teach yourself not to repeat the same mistake again. Not to blame yourself, to get angry at yourself is just defilement.
Like a habit that comes up, like, hey, very harsh.
That's your defilement. See?
So when the mental talking to the self, we just come back to the breath and try not to let it proliferate. Like,
You want to stop your mental chatter as much as possible. So the mind become calm and empty and peaceful.
Okay, Ajaan.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll go to Dr. Piao and Dr. Indra from Toronto.
Good morning
Good
from
morning.
Toronto, Ajaan.
Good evening to you. Good morning to
How are you? How are you, Ajaan?
Always the same.
Always nice to see you. Thank you so much.
We had a visitor last time, so we couldn't join there. But now here we are. Past is gone, you said. Future is not yet here.
Yeah.
Now is the moment.
Present is a present.
Things only happen in the present. Things that
Yesterday there was a big because of the eclipse. Oh my God! Everyone is running around, checking out. It's on the pathway here. Just the shadow of the moon coming on to the total eclipse.
You get darkness 12 hours, you don't get excited. When you get darkness for a few seconds, a few minutes, you get excited. What's the point,
I don't know why, but you couldn't even see anyway because there's so many clouds, so many defilements covering
What's so excited about darkness? We get darkness every night we get darkness.
Yeah. So there was in the US as well as I think Niagara Falls, people are all going there, like the biggest tourist attraction after 20 years. So
I think it's more for the business people to arouse this interest so that they can sell
the glasses, the dark glasses. Yeah, so those glasses, we find fake ones, good ones. You can burn your eyes. Next day you wake up, you'll have a hole in your retina, So
but life goes on, right? Nothing changes.
Life goes on. Everything, nature changes. It's so we didn't get too much excited, but maybe I was once. I went out and then it's gone in a second. Just a small crescent, which the clouds were there. So
if watching the eclipse can cause your dukkha to disappear, then that's good.
That's true.
Your dukkha still remain.
Yeah.
Yes. No point.
Yes. If your defilements can quickly pass away, just like the shadow, I'll be good. But
that's what we call sudden enlightenment. Enlightenment.
Yes, it's instant. Yes.
As soon as you see the eclipse, you become totally enlightened, or your dukkha disappear forever.
It's better to meditate and at least try to
No,
get
it was a good experience looking outside, from outside, people rushing around and getting so, the TV everywhere, radio. The schools are closed. The kids didn't go to school. The schools are closed.
Yeah.
Because they worried about liability, because kids look at the sun and get blind or something. The schools will be sued by the parents. So they anyway, in this saying stop that and ask questions.
He says he has questions. So
No, I don't have a question. I just a comment on Samvega. I think this the definition of Samvega is, I guess, the like a urge or sense of dismay or shock, sudden shock, like seeing the eclipse is a shock.
This
Sudden shock.
illusion, can you say
Sudden
is,
shock.
this illusion, could it mean that also?
Yeah, it's going to be distress, sudden distress, and this could be household distress, like people not getting able to see the eclipse, household distress, sad because of the clouds are covering, or you miss something, you old age sickness. So household distress, and also there is called renunciate distress, or a shock. But that renunciate shock is pretty good thing, because it will motivate you for the path, because this strive to get enlightened. So the increase in your energy or arousal to sammavirya. So renunciate distress is a good thing, whereas household distress is a waste of time, because so there's a household, yeah. So sense of shock or dismay, in other words, that's what the Thanissaro Bhikkhu talks about. I just thought I'll just mention that.
Okay, thank you. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and nothing, no questions. I think it was nice question they asked about the Kainupassana is the one that leads to jhana. You said very clearly. The other three are just the inside part of the meditation, Chittanupassana, Dhammanupassana, as well as the Vedananupassana, I guess Anupassanas. But obviously, there are more once you get into the jhanas, and then obviously after equanimity, it's a part of when the thoughts come up, you anger, you are, and then it's a Chittanupassana. You need an antidote to get rid of your distress. Otherwise, the mind will fall back into the defilements again.
Yes. Good. Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, nothing, no questions. Anything you have?
No questions, Ajaan. Just listening and learning a lot. Thank you
Yeah,
so
it was
much.
good session.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I have to go a little bit quickly now, because
Yes.
there's still a lot of people waiting. Next is Anura and Ramya from New Zealand.
Good evening, Ajaan. So we've been a bit late. We use old time, so the daylight saving finish.
I
So
see.
alarm was, so we joined a bit late. So it's good. Yeah.
So you can sleep 1 hour longer.
Yeah. After this one, yes, that's true. So a small question, Thangad. I really enjoyed the discussion before. So our the main hindrance for practice is the sanya. Is that correct? So it's always the one that drives us away from the meditation. Is that correct?
Well, sanya is the problem because it keeps having the wrong perception.
Yeah.
Not seeing things as they are, seeing cats as being dogs, for instance. So you need to correct this perception. We tend to see things as permanent when it is impermanent. We tend to see things as happiness instead of dukkha. We tend to see things as something we can handle or deal with or control. But in fact, they are not under our control. So we have to change our perception, our sanya.
Thank you, Thangad. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, how about you, Ramya?
Thank you.
No questions, Ajahn.
Okay, I'll go to Intan.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Intan from Indonesia.
Good evening, Ajahn.
Good evening to you.
Yeah. Ajahn, how to explain to Ajahn? I think at home I cannot meditation like when I'm in Wat Yan. So for me can meditate like in Wat Yan. I think if I'm lazy, Ajahn will not allow me go to Wat Yan. If I think like that, I do a bad karma to Ajahn.
No, not at all. As long as you don't do anything to hurt me.
Okay. I think about Ajahn suggest the best plan is plan to die, plan to sick, and plan to all. So if I do a goal, 3 years later, I will full-time meditation. Is this realistic goal?
Well, you have to prove it, see, whether it's real or not. You have to find out for yourself. You have to practice.
Mm-hmm.
If you reach it, then it's real. And if you don't reach it, then it's not real.
Mm-hmm. I think now I do step by step.
Well, what you should do is do as much as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yes.
and be happy with whatever you get. But keep doing, don't stop doing, don't give up. And one day you'll succeed sooner or later.
Yeah. How if not succeed in this life? If born as a spiritual beings like they want, can continue to practice meditation?
Well, it depends on whether how much you have practiced, you know. If you have practiced a lot, and you might be able to continue on with this practice when you're in a different form of existence. But usually when you die, you don't do any karma anymore. You usually go and reap the fruit of your karma. So usually you don't do any practice. Once you become a deva, it's like going on a holiday. When you go on holiday, you forget about practicing, right? You want to enjoy your holiday more.
Yeah.
So deva heaven is like a place where you go for a holiday or for vacation. So you don't want to work when you go on a holiday, right?
Yes.
You only work when you're human. Human world is a world where we work. We do our good and bad karma. But when we die, when we become a spiritual being, we go and reap the rewards of our good or bad karma.
So the best goal is I must to make sure I success in this life.
You should do as much as possible as a human being. This is the best form for doing the practice. It's being a human.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Ajahn.
All right. We'll go to Samanji now from Sri Lanka. Are you in Colombo? Or nearby?
I live in Kalutara. I work in Colombo.
How far is it from Colombo?
Maybe 1.5 hours drive.
You communicate every day? You commute every day to Colombo?
Yes.
How long it takes for you to go from your house to Colombo, to your office?
maybe more than 1 hour every day. If there's traffic, just about 1.5 hours.
I see.
If there's
Okay.
traffic.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have any question tonight?
Yes, I have a couple of questions. I have a personal question. When I meditate, now I do a bit of meditation, like I find it difficult to concentrate due to because sounds disturb me a lot. Is it okay to wear earplugs and have some music in the background while doing meditation? Otherwise, sounds will
You shouldn't have,
distract me.
yeah, you shouldn't have any sound. You should block out the sound better than have any sound. Except if they are natural sound, like the sound of wind blowing or something natural, it's okay. But don't use any unnatural sound.
Sounds of vehicles really disturb me because I live close to main road. So while meditating, it's very difficult to avoid those sounds, Tanajan.
You can use
So-
earplugs. Maybe try using earplugs.
Without any music, just earplugs.
Yeah, just earplugs. You want silence
Okay.
because sound can distract your concentration.
Okay. I have 4 more questions. Is it okay to go on?
Yes, go ahead, as many as you want.
Now, I read a story of a frog who died while listening to a discourse by the Buddha. As per the story, the frog was born in Tautisa heaven after death because he was able to achieve a better birth by simply listening to the discourse of the Buddha. Hope you have heard of this story.
No, I haven't heard, but it's possible.
Yeah. And my question is, since a frog cannot understand the content of the discourse, Tanajan, how did he manage to get a better birth by listening to a discourse of the Buddha?
Maybe he used the mind to listen, not the ear to listen. And the language of the mind is the same for whether you are frog or you are human.
But he cannot understand the content.
Well, I'm not sure. He might be able to use his mind and listen to the Buddha's teaching through his mind directly, not through the speech that we're using right now.
Okay, Tanajan, actually given this, is there a possibility that we can improve our pets' next words by exposing them to Dhamma talks or discussing Dhamma matters in their presence? I'm just thinking.
I think first they have to have the interest. If they don't have the interest, then they won't pay attention to what they hear, they listen to. So you have to have attention. You have to have the interest to want to learn. You want to listen. And then maybe because of the Buddha, maybe the Buddha was using the mental language, not the physical language, to communicate with the frog.
Okay. But in today's context, it will be difficult, Tanajan, because we just have Dhamma talks.
It will be impossible, I think.
Okay. Then to become a Sotapanna alone, is deep meditation compulsory, Tanajan? To become a Sotapanna?
Well, you have to have enough equanimity to be able to let go of your attachment to your body. If you don't have equanimity, you still have love and attachment to your body.
I always wonder, won't it be enough to listen to the Dhamma and read the sutras while practicing Dana and Sila? Like without doing deep meditation? I'm particular on this, Tanajan, because for many women who have family commitments, either due to their children or elderly parents, they find it difficult to devote to be fully committed for meditation. That's why I'm asking this question.
If you don't have the money to pay for the first class ticket, you won't be able to go into first class. You have to take the economy class.
Okay.
So when you practice, you have to also apply. You have to put in the effort for the meditation if you want to become enlightened. Without meditation, you cannot become enlightened. Except if you already had it in your past life, then you don't need to meditate now in this present life. All you have to do is understand the teaching of the Buddha, and you can become enlightened.
Okay. And then my next question, Tanajan, and that's, are gods visible to our eyes? Because I was gods, yeah. I have a story from a practicing Buddhist who experienced deep meditation at a remote Buddhist monastery in Sri Lanka. He claims to have seen a god with his own eyes. When he emerged from his meditation. Actually, I trust his sincerity 100%, but I struggle to believe that we can truly see gods with our naked eyes.
If you
What's
mean
your view?
if you say God means a spiritual being, yes, some people can see spiritual beings.
Okay.
If they have this type of samadhi called upachara samadhi, they will be able to communicate or see spiritual beings. Like the Buddha, when he gave Dhammatalk to the Deva, the spiritual being, he used this type of samadhi, upachara samadhi.
That person doesn't have to be a Sotapanna, at least
No,
Sotapanna.
you don't need that. Even sometimes a Sotapanna will not be able to see the spiritual beings because he doesn't need to have this special type of samadhi to become enlightened.
Yeah. Then I have one more question. This is actually a question. I came across this somewhere actually. Did lotus flowers truly appear at each step as Prince Siddhartha took his first 7 steps after birth, immediately after his birth? Or is it just a story from Buddhist literature that lotus flowers appeared at each step?
Well, I think maybe this is a little bit embellishment by the author of the story. But it's possible that for a baby to be born and able to walk right away, because the mind of the Buddha have a strong mindfulness, and this strong mindfulness can control and direct the body to walk. But maybe not immediately after you come out of the womb. Maybe after resting for a few hours, and then he might be able to stand up and walk. Yeah.
And also Prince Siddhartha managed to speak soon after his birth.
Yes, this is all due to mindfulness. The stronger the mindfulness, then you will have the ability to control your body more.
And I have one last question, Tanajan. Now, this is during this Ramadan season, they kill animals, like they sacrifice animals for gods. Like recently, I came across a friend of mine when I had a chat with him. He said he's doing justice to the animal by killing the animal. It's not a disfavor to the animal. So how can I convince him that he's doing a bad karma?
I think better not to convince him if that's what he wants to do, let him do it. Unless if he asks for your advice, then you can tell them this is not what the Buddha teaches. The Buddha teaches always wrong, regardless of the reason for killing. Killing is killing. Mercy killing is killing, Hatred killing is killing. It's the same. It's the people making excuses to kill, so they have all sort of reason for killing, that's all.
Okay.
But killing is always wrong. It's absolutely wrong, regardless of the reason for killing.
Okay, that's all, Tanaja. Nice talking to you.
Okay,
today,
nice talking to you too.
Yeah.
I hope you
Thank
have
you
more
so
questions
much.
next time.
Yeah, sure.
Because every time you have question, people can also
Yeah.
benefit from
I
your
know.
question.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, you're
Yes,
welcome.
thank you.
Next, we'll go to Vancouver with Sri and Czech. Sri and Czech. How's your Satipatthana Sutta coming?
I can use a part of it. Before I meditate, I can think of mindfulness breathings, or if I'm standing washing, then I can think of the 4 postures of full awareness.
So that's good, right? That's good to be able to remember the sutta.
Yeah, it's just act as a reminder for now to build up my mindfulness.
It's a manual for the development of mindfulness.
Yeah. Can I use it this way, right? I can use part of it.
You can use it all and become enlightened from it.
Yes. But start with body first, mindfulness first.
Yeah, mindfulness of body, your bald head. This is anicca. No need to get upset.
I don't have to take care of it.
Yeah, if you're happy with your bald head, that means you're enlightened, partially enlightened now.
And I'm attached to the bald head then.
If every time you look at your bald head and you feel bad, then this is illusion.
Yeah, so I have a chance then.
Yeah, you must be able to let go of your attachment to your body. Every aspect of attachment to your body must. You will feel no bad feeling towards your body, whatever happens to your body.
Mm. And Ajahn, like if I'm not meditating, like I wouldn't feel sometimes like certain part in my body that has a stress or pain. But if I do meditate, sometimes I can feel it. Oh, okay, this part of my body has pain. And why is that? Is that mindfulness?
Don't worry about the why. Just worry about how to react to it better. How to deal with it.
So don't react to it then.
Don't react. Just merely know. That's all. Don't be affected by it. Don't be stressful. Just merely know that it happens, it rises and ceases. It's not under your control. It's anatta. It's anicca. It can become dukkha if you want to know why. So better not to know why.
Or want to fix it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no reason to know why. Just know how. Know how to deal with it. That's all. And just to leave it alone. That's how to deal with it. Leave everything alone. Things are okay in themselves. You don't need to fix them. Leave them alone. Because as soon as you try to fix them, you start to get dukkha in your mind when you cannot do it. Okay, you have to change your attitude toward everything. Instead of trying to fix it or trying to know why, just try to learn to let go and leave them alone. Let them come and go. Then there will be no stress in your mind.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's good. Knowing
Just
why.
know that everything is anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Yeah.
Don't need to know why. Just know what they are. They are anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Oh.
Everything that you perceive.
Yeah, it's good to know because conventional world teaches to know why and then go.
Yeah, then you get cravings and you have attachment and craving or desire for them. Then you get dukkha from them because you didn't see that they are anicca, dukkha, anatta. If you see them as anicca, dukkha, anatta, then you don't want to have anything to do with them. Okay, try to see everything as anicca, anatta.
So this is part of the contemplating the body as a body.
The body, feeling, and the mental phenomena in the mind. Feeling in the body, feeling in the mind also. They are anicca, dukkha, anatta. Whatever rises ceases, according to this law of the three characteristics. Whatever rises will cease. And nobody can stop it from ceasing when it happens. When you try to stop it, then you get dukkha. because you will not be able to do it. So the best thing is to leave things alone. Have nothing to do with anything or anybody. Live with emptiness. This is the best thing. Emptiness doesn't change. Emptiness doesn't rise or cease. Doesn't cause you any dukkha. In order to live with emptiness, you have to still your mind with mindfulness. Stop all mental action, mental reaction. Then you can live with emptiness. Okay. Anything else? Okay.
Thank you, brother.
You're welcome. Yenso from Penang.
Ajahn, good evening. Listening, no question, Tan Ajahn.
Okay, Jordan from Bangkok.
Good evening, Tan Ajahn. I don't have any questions tonight. I'm feeling pom ben rok wat.
No what? My sabai. You got a cold. You catch a cold.
รู้สึกไม่สบาย
Oh, very good time. Very.
I wanted to say something to you in Thai.
ดีมาก ดีมาก
อาทิตย์ที่แล้วผมฝึกสมาธิวันละ2 ชั่วโมง
โอ้เก่ง
ทุก
มาก
วันครับ
เก่งมาก You know what เก่งมาก is
ใช่ครับ ขอบคุณครับ
ดีมาก
Nothing else to report.
Good. Anything besides the report? You have any question?
ไม่วันนี้ครับ
ไม่มีวันนี้ ไม่ใช่วันนี้
ไม่ใช่วันนี้
Not today.
Not today. Thank you so much.
Okay, good. I'll go to Stephanie now. Where are you from, Stephanie?
Hi, I'm from the Oregon coast, the United States. I just, this is my second time coming. I just wanted to say, give appreciation. This group has really helped my practice so much. Everyone is so diligent, and I just really have been getting a lot out of it. I just wanted to say thank you.
Okay, is that all?
That's all.
Yeah. No question. Where are you in
No, I
Oregon? Near Eugene or Corvallis or Salem or where?
I'm on the coast, on the ocean. So we're like an hour from Eugene.
From Eugene, 1 hour, I see.
It's
to
it's
the west, from Eugene.
all the way to the west. Can't get more west.
And it's a
Yeah.
small town, or what do you call it? What's the name of the town?
Yeah, it's called Depot Bay.
Depot Bay. Okay.
It's a small town, and it has been very good for my practice. A lot of nature.
And I understand it's quiet, natural
Mhm.
environment setting. Lots of
Yeah.
trees, lots of forest in Oregon, I remember.
Oh, it is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, nice talking to you. Keep up the
Thank
practice.
you. Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. Next, Vince Chua from Singapore.
Yes,
Vince,
right. Can you hear me?
Yes, off and on.
Okay. Okay. Yes. The question is about knower and feeling, knower and perception, and so you can see those, it's rise and fall. But many a times, I think we cannot capture the perception thought that rises. And we capture is the feeling rises rather than perception rises. We can't. I also can't see the perception. Sometimes I can't see the perception. So my question is that the attitude towards this is that we see things rise and fall. I think the easiest is feelings and perception all the time. So if we miss one, if we miss the rising thought of perception, and we also don't see the falling thoughts of the perception, and we feel the feelings. So should we just let it go and then don't bother?
That's right. They come together. Perception, feelings, and thought. They work as a team. The four namakandas, they work as a team. And the one that's the most obvious is feeling. So you just watch the feeling and try to let go of your attachment to feelings. We tend to be attached to good feelings, and we want to get rid of bad feelings. And this is what causes us to have dukkha. If we don't have to have dukkha, we just have to take all feelings, all types of feelings, good or bad feelings. Just accept them for what they are and don't try to change them.
Yeah, because I was trying to see a little bit of the attachment and see whether what causes the attachment to arise from the perception point of view, or should we not bother?
No need to. Just teach your mind to not be attached to any type of feelings. Just leave the feelings alone. Good or good feeling, bad feeling, or neutral feeling. Just let them come and go.
So what you're saying is that they're composite. If I can detect feelings, naturally everything I can let go at that juncture and then accept it and let it go, right?
Yeah, and you'll change your perception. See, right? Your perception is keep teaching you to become attached, to become selective of the feelings. But you want to teach the mind that you should not be selective toward your feelings. You should take them all equally the same.
Oh, okay. I think that's an easier one for me. Yeah, I think that's a good advice. Yeah, I'm happy with that answer. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay, good. All right, I think that's about it now for our guests in the room. So we'll go to question from Facebook or from YouTube or from email. Kunju.
Grab Namaskaran ka. We have 12 questions this evening so far. The first question is from the assistant Gmail, and it's from Sam from Australia. Can a house spirit or surrounding spirits receive anything from burning an incense stick?
No, they exist in different dimensions. The spiritual world and the physical world are not the same world. They are two separate worlds.
What is the purpose of burning an incense stick?
Oh, this is just a token of respect. We use flowers, candles, and incense to show our respect for the particular thing that we want to show respect to.
The next 9 questions are from Facebook. The first question is from Lisa Tan from Jackson. Namaskaranท่านอาจารย์. Question 1. Does Buddhists believe in the power of amulet, necklace, written blessings from an arahant or relic or things so that it could protect us physically, protect us from evil spirits, and perhaps support a good health?
This is superstition. It's not true. Amulet are just material thing, like a piece of material. It cannot do anything. It's just people's belief. It's superstition.
The next question, what would be the determinant factor for a person to live a long life? One no. Monks used to give blessings, ayu one no sukhang palang.
Well, just follow the instruction of your medical doctor. Your medical doctor will tell you not to drink, not to smoke, and exercise and control your weight and so forth. This is the way to live a long life. And the last one is to have no stress also. You have to calm your mind and make your mind peaceful. Then you will live a longer life.
The next question, could the amulet or certain magical object from an arahant make one lives a long life?
No.
The last question from Lisa Tan is, I learned that the Buddha and his noble disciples are very well respected by Nagas, Devas, and Brahmas. Was it because of their superpower to go beyond the 3 realms?
Yeah, but it's the Buddha's ability to teach people to become enlightened, to be free from dukkha, from suffering, to be free from the rounds of existence.
The next question.
Okay, go ahead.
The next question is from Delai. Ajaan, is it one's bad karma to be born a homosexual?
I don't think so. Just this is a sexual preferences. Whether you're heterosexual or homosexual, it's still the same. It's still defilement. So I don't think that it does matter which type of sexual preferences you have. It has nothing to do with bad or good karma.
Can someone change his sexual orientation?
Yes, you just have to retrain your preferences or change your preference. If you like a boy, maybe you have to start liking a girl instead. And eventually, after a while, you'll get acquainted with liking a girl.
Should one bother to change or just live with the conditions? Thank you.
It's up to you.
The next question is from Metta Vandana. I read that the Buddha still used to go into jhanas time to time throughout his life. It means jhanas are crucial regardless, since they keep your mind peaceful. Please comment on this.
That's right. Jhana is a mind's resting place. Sometimes when you sleep, your mind's still working. You can still be dreaming. But when you go into jhana, then the mind will be completely still. And when you come out of jhana, the mind will be stronger and refreshed.
The next three questions are from Tanik. How do we get rid of the desire to want to snack on food?
Well, you can contemplate on the result of what you eat when it comes out from your body.
How do we get Deva to protect us?
You cannot, according to the Buddha, the only way to Deva will protect you if you have loving kindness toward all beings. If you practice loving kindness toward all beings, then the Deva would like to protect you.
If there's no soul, what is being reborn? Is it the mind or the karma?
See, the mind didn't die with the body. The mind and the body are like twins. Only half of the twin died, the body. The remaining twin then go look for a new body. That's when you get rebirth.
The last two questions are from YouTube. The first question is from Zine. Namaskarท่านอาจารย์. After practicing dana, sila, and pavana for a period of time, the anger is the one that is noticeably subsided for me. May I ask Pra Ajahn, how can we totally get rid of it?
You just have to keep practicing more and more, that's all.
And the last question is from CST, translated from Thai, is that in the event that I have bad thoughts about the holy sites, do you consider that to be sinful? If so, should I apologize or ask for forgiveness?
To have bad thought, regardless of what, is bad thought. It's not good to have bad thought. So whenever you have bad thought, you should just stop it. You can use the mantra to stop these bad thoughts. Every time you think of something bad, you should stop it with the mantra Bhutto, Bhutto. And teach yourself that it's not good to think about bad things. It's better to think about good things.
That is all, Ka.
Okay. I think that's about all the time we have for today. So thank you very much for your participation. I hope this meeting is beneficial for you and help you advance in your practice. In the meantime, please stay safe, stay calm, stay mindful, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you,
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you,ท่านอาจารย์
Thank you,ท่านอาจารย์ Get one side line.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prajaan.
Good night, Amin. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
ขอบคุณป้าจุ๊บพี่นกกับพี่บอยด้วยครับ
Good night.
ครับ
ค่ะ